Hello, students. Well, what do you know? We are already in part three. This is your introduction to Module 8 on the administrations of President Harry Truman and Dwight D. Eisenhower. And of course, we're in the middle of an exam period right now. The second exam, will close by midnight on Sunday. So I trust you all have a plan for taking that exam if you haven't done so already. And just remember, like before, the points on the essay section will not appear until I've manually graded those. So if you look at the grade book and it looks like you did badly, just remember that that's only the multiple choice section, and the essay points will appear later. So as we move into Module 8, just want to mention the chairs will be Benita for Group 1, Megan for Group 2, and Raven for Group 3. Your essay drafts, I thought you did a very nice job on those. I was really pleased to see that. You should have received an email with a file attached that had all of my comments and your grade for the essay drafts. So really, most people, I think, don't have that many changes to make, and so it should be a pretty easy task for you to get the final drafts of your essays submitted. Those are due Monday, June 20th by 11:59 p.m. So let me know if you have any questions about that. Now, as far as the discussions for Module 7, I'm not going to go into great detail about the content because you all had the same material. This time, the FDR video and the debate between FDR and Lindbergh over isolationism versus interventionism. I will say that I thought these discussions were a little bit lackluster. I know that we've got some battle fatigue going at this point, and I appreciate that. But really, given the importance of these issues, I was hoping for a much more detailed discussion. There were some good posts. Benita, your first post was richly detailed, and I really enjoyed that. But in general, I thought even our initial posts could have been more detailed, conveyed a little bit more information from the video and from the documents, which would have given the groups more to chew on and really discuss. However, there was one discussion I did really enjoy in Group 2 when Megan and Chandler really mixed it up over the issue of whether Charles Lindbergh was in fact a selfish coward. That was great. That's the kind of lively discussion I really would like to see. And in general, in this coming module on the lecture on Eisenhower, I talk about how in his farewell address, Eisenhower said that the only way to prevent special interest groups from taking over the government was to have an alert and knowledgeable citizenry. An alert and knowledgeable citizenry. That's you. And part of the reason why I structure the course the way I do is to promote that, so that you have had experience in dealing with and discussing important issues that are still very important in our society. Should we be involved overseas or not, for example? So I hope you'll think of these discussions as an empowering thing that ultimately will help you as citizens to make good decisions and to be able to defend your own viewpoints on these crucial issues. So looking forward to the discussions from here on out. Let's try to get in deeper and really bring out the importance of these issues. I want to call your attention to the extra credit assignment, which is worth 100 points. So if you feel you need those points, whether because of missing discussions or maybe subpar performance on the first exam or what have you, really encourage you to do this extra credit assignment, especially because it's actually about the local history of Albany, and it's quite a fascinating topic. So look forward to receiving those as well. They aren't due until June 27th, so you've got several days to work on that if you choose to do it. All right. Well, we're getting into the home stretch, so I look forward to working with you the rest of the way in this course. As always, do not hesitate to contact me if I can be of any assistance at all, and have a good weekend.